Alright, Chase out of the Blue Futon with another X-Men review, and going off of if I really butthurt anyone at the end of X-Men First Class thing about climate change. Well, you know what? My bachelor's is in geospatial science, so I do a lot of meteorology classes and everything, and you gotta know a little bit about it. And, science changes every day. Just like X-Men, how genes change every day, and you can be on a mutant, science changes every day. So, while we go in the science category, now we have X-Men Days of Future Past, not the Road Cut edition. I do on the Road Cut edition on regular DVD and Blu-ray, and I'll be watching that after this Apocalypse, Logan, Wolverine, and then that one. You're like, oh, what about Origins Wolverine? No, I will not watch that movie ever again. So Days of Future Past, what's it about? Well, this one takes place after the JFK assassination because that is why Magneto is away, because they think Magneto killed JFK. And also, this is with Vietnam War because this is where you get some of the same characters from First Class. For example, Magneto, Beast, Mystique, Havoc, as well as, I think there's one more in there. Maybe not. Did I say Professor X? I probably didn't. And that is the other guy who's in the same movie as First Class. And they do explain what happened to the other characters, and they do bring someone back from X-Men 2. So the one that came out in 2002, there is a recurring character that these storylines are still linked, which that is a pro and a negative of this movie, because what Days of Future Past is doing is changing a lot of timelines, and you're either going to like that or you're not going to like it. And me, I'm still intertwining if I really like it or not, because this one is about the Sentinel program, and we are going back in time of what characters are actually in this story. So this one brings Wolverine back. This brings back Iceman, the Fire Guy. This brings back Storm. This brings back Ellen Page's character. Not Rogue, though. Rogue is not in this movie at all, which is why there's a Rogue cut. And that one is 17 minutes longer. And like I said, I'm going to discuss that later when I watch it. But this one talks about how the Sentinels are killing all the mutants, as well as the humans that are helping the mutants. This is in the really big future, but they got to bring Wolverine back in time to figure out what Mystique is doing, because Mystique kills Peter Dinklage's character, and once she kills him, that basically says, U.S. government, we need the Sentinels, and goes on this downhill spiral. So they need to stop Mystique. Once they stop Mystique, everything could be back to normal, hopefully. So what did I like about this movie? Again, I do enjoy the movie, how the timeline changes. It is really unique, fun, and this still brings the realism of First Class into this one. Even though now Bryan Singer is back to direct Days of Future Past, there's still a good feel of realism that's happening in this movie, and I do enjoy that. Because of what I remember from Apocalypse, that one kind of goes way off the rails of like CGI, but this one doesn't. There is some CGI elements, but it doesn't feel overbearing with the movie, and I did enjoy that. Bringing Wolverine back is fantastic. Bringing back Storm, bringing back all these characters from the original trilogy into this one was a very smart move of showing that, you know what, we are still connected, but we're going to change the timeline just a little bit. And I know that some people are saying they're trying to get rid of Last Stand, but there's still some stuff in The Last Stand that is in this movie. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of flashbacks with Jean Grey. Either this one, or Wolverine, or Apocalypse. And now, like I said, that's where you get confused, because they are bringing characters back from the past, and they're trying to get rid of some other characters from the past, kind of like we did with Rogue. It's like, what are we doing? Like, why are we picking and choosing of what timelines we want to go on? And I find that a little bit of a negative with the movie, but that is really only negative with the movie. And I understand what they're trying to do, and it's very slick and unique. But I still think I prefer Future Class by, like, in hair. Like, when I say it's a hair, it is literally just in hair. And because of that, the score might not change from First Class. But there's that. But if I had to say a negative, like I said, it's them trying to change the story a little bit too much of what they've happened in the 2000, 2002, 2005 with this. But I still enjoy the heck out of it. And little did I know, Hugh Jackman's first major role was X-Men as Wolverine. So I was kind of baffled by doing that research as well. But overall, Days of Future Past, great acting, great script. I understand exactly what they're doing, bringing, putting more maturity into Beast, Mystique, Professor X, Magneto, which is more maturity and more. And oh, thank you. They bring Quicksilver, which is the exact same time. I want to say Age of Ultron, and this came at the same time. So that's kind of funny at the same time, like how they decided to do that. But his scene in the movie at the Pentagon is absolutely fantastic. Every time Quicksilver's in this movie, it's a 1-up to me. But anyway, X-Men Days of Future Past, another great movie in the X-Men franchise. I enjoy the heck out of it. And just like First Class, I enjoy it. But I still think First Class is just a hair better. But it's just a hair, guys. So you know what? Days of Future Past will receive a 4.5 out of 5 blue Futons equals at 90%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have the critics a 90% with 326 of them. The audience score a 91% with 277,081. And here's critic consensus. X-Men Days of Future Past combines the best elements of the series to produce a satisfying, fast-paced outing that ranks among the franchise's finest installments. I have to agree, I'm with the 90s and 91s, but I just understand what they're trying to do with this one, and it went correctly. But like I said, I'm just a sucker for First Class. I enjoy that a little better. Maybe I'm just a Kevin Bacon fan. But who knows? That's a Matthew McConaughey move, and that is not in this movie. But do you agree with the 90s or 91? Chase, I get the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One other thing is Blue Futon Topia. You Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And you know what's next? X-Men Apocalypse. Let's get it started.